Welcome to Stoic Mastery. In today's video, we delve into the profound wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and explore 14 powerful Stoic strategies to deal with toxic people. Toxic individuals can disrupt our peace, challenge our patience, and test our resolve. However, through the timeless teachings of Stoicism, we can navigate these difficult interactions with grace and composure. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, faced numerous challenges during his reign as a Roman emperor. Despite the chaos and adversity, he managed to maintain his inner tranquility by adhering to Stoic principles. These principles are not just ancient wisdom, they are practical tools that we can apply in our daily lives. In this video, we will uncover strategies that help you understand the nature of toxic behavior, maintain your emotional balance, set healthy boundaries, and respond with empathy and rationality. Whether you are dealing with a difficult colleague, a challenging family member, or a toxic friend, these Stoic strategies will empower you to handle these situations effectively. Join us as we explore the path to inner peace and resilience, inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. Strategy 1. Understand the nature of people. This foundational Stoic principle is essential for dealing with toxic individuals and maintaining your peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, often reflected on the nature of humanity. He emphasized that people's actions are largely influenced by their internal state, past experiences, and personal struggles. By understanding that toxic behavior often stems from unresolved issues and insecurities within the individual, we can cultivate a more compassionate and detached response. Imagine you are dealing with a colleague who constantly criticizes your work. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, take a step back and consider what might be driving this behavior. Are they insecure about their own abilities? Are they projecting their own fears and anxieties onto you? This perspective shift, rooted in Stoic thought, allows you to see beyond the surface and understand the underlying causes of their actions. Understanding the nature of people doesn't mean condoning their toxic behavior. Instead, it equips you with the emotional resilience to respond appropriately. When you realize that their behavior is more about them and less about you, it becomes easier to remain calm and composed. You no longer take their actions personally, which is a significant step towards maintaining your inner peace. Marcus Aurelius advised that we should view such individuals with empathy and compassion. He believed that everyone is doing the best they can with the resources they have, even if their actions are misguided. By adopting this mindset, we can approach toxic people with a sense of understanding rather than judgment. This doesn't mean you have to tolerate or accept harmful behavior, but it does help you manage your response and reduce your emotional burden. Furthermore, understanding the nature of people helps in setting realistic expectations. We often become frustrated when others don't meet our expectations of how they should behave. By recognizing that everyone has their own challenges and limitations, we can adjust our expectations and reduce potential disappointments. In practical terms, next time you encounter toxic behavior, pause and reflect on what might be motivating that person. Ask yourself questions like, what insecurities or fears might they be experiencing? How can I respond in a way that is true to my values, yet acknowledges their struggles? By applying this Stoic strategy, you empower yourself to handle toxic individuals more effectively. You gain the ability to navigate difficult interactions with grace and maintain your inner tranquility. Remember, understanding the nature of people is not about changing them, but about changing your perspective and response. This is the essence of Stoic mastery, as taught by Marcus Aurelius. Stay tuned for more insights and strategies to help you live a resilient and peaceful life. Strategy 2. Control your response. This Stoic principle is crucial when dealing with toxic people, as it emphasizes the importance of maintaining your inner tranquility, regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of controlling your response. While you can't control how others behave, you can control how you react to their behavior. This ability to manage your reactions is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a vital skill in dealing with toxic individuals. Consider a situation where a family member consistently belittles your achievements. It's easy to react defensively or with anger, but such responses often escalate the situation and disturb your peace. Instead, by controlling your response, you choose to remain calm and composed. You acknowledge their behavior without letting it dictate your emotions. This self-control not only preserves your peace, but also demonstrates strength and resilience. Controlling your response involves a few key practices. Firstly, Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps you become aware of your thoughts and emotions in the moment, allowing you to pause before reacting. When faced with toxic behavior, take a deep breath and observe your immediate emotional response. This brief pause gives you the space to choose a measured, thoughtful reaction rather than an impulsive one. Secondly, employ cognitive distancing. Cognitive distancing is a Stoic technique where you mentally step back from a situation to view it objectively. Ask yourself questions like, why am I feeling this way? And is this worth my peace of mind? This technique helps you detach from the intensity of the moment and see things more clearly. By viewing the situation from a broader perspective, you can respond more rationally and less emotionally. Thirdly, focus on your values. When dealing with toxic people, let your actions be guided by your core principles rather than by the behavior of others. If you value kindness, respond with kindness. If you value integrity, respond with honesty. By staying true to your values, you maintain your integrity and self-respect, regardless of the negativity around you. Lastly, practice emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from negative experiences. It's built through self-reflection and understanding that you are not defined by others' opinions or actions. Regularly remind yourself that your worth is intrinsic and not dependent on external validation. This mindset fortifies you against toxic behavior and helps you remain steadfast. Strategy 3. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries is an essential strategy derived from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, helping you manage interactions with toxic people effectively. Boundaries are not about shutting others out. They are about defining what is acceptable behavior towards you and protecting your emotional and mental well-being. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of maintaining one's integrity and inner peace. Boundaries are a practical application of this principle. They serve as guidelines for how you expect to be treated and what you will not tolerate. Establishing clear boundaries with toxic individuals is crucial for preserving your sense of self and ensuring respectful interactions. Consider a scenario where a friend frequently oversteps their limits by making hurtful comments disguised as jokes. If you don't set boundaries, this behavior may continue and erode your self-esteem. By setting a boundary, you communicate that such comments are unacceptable. This might involve telling your friend that while you value the friendship, you expect conversations to be respectful and free from hurtful remarks. To effectively set boundaries, start by identifying what behaviors you find unacceptable and how they affect you. Reflect on past interactions that left you feeling disrespected or drained. This self-awareness is the first step in defining your boundaries. Write down these behaviors and consider how you will address them if they occur again. Communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively. Use I statements to express your needs without sounding accusatory. For example, say, I feel disrespected when you make jokes about my appearance, and I need you to stop. Be specific about what behavior you are addressing and the change you expect. Clear communication prevents misunderstandings and sets the tone for respectful interactions. It's important to enforce your boundaries consistently. If a boundary is crossed, address it promptly. Let the person know that their behavior was unacceptable and remind them of your boundary. Consistency reinforces the importance of your boundaries and ensures they are respected over time. Setting boundaries also involves knowing when to distance yourself. In some cases, despite clear communication and enforcement, a toxic individual may continue to disregard your boundaries. In such situations, consider limiting your interaction with them or removing yourself from the relationship altogether. Protecting your well-being sometimes means making difficult choices about the people you allow into your life. Remember, setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. It is not about controlling others, but about taking responsibility for your own emotional health. By establishing and maintaining clear boundaries, you create a safe space for yourself and foster healthier, more respectful relationships. I hope you're enjoying the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Stoic content to help boost your personal development journey. Strategy 4. Focus on your own actions. Focusing on your own actions is a fundamental Stoic principle that can be particularly effective when dealing with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we have complete control over our own behaviors and responses. By concentrating on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can maintain our inner peace and integrity, regardless of external negativity. When encountering toxic behavior, it's easy to get caught up in trying to change the other person or reacting impulsively. However, Stoicism encourages us to look inward and focus on our own conduct. This approach not only preserves our peace of mind, but also sets a positive example that others might follow. Consider a situation where a coworker frequently gossips and spreads negativity in the workplace. Instead of engaging in gossip or confronting them aggressively, focus on how you can contribute positively to the environment. Maintain professionalism, avoid participating in negative conversations, and support a culture of respect and collaboration. By doing so, you uphold your values and influence the workplace positively. Focusing on your own actions involves practicing self-discipline and mindfulness. Self-discipline helps you stay aligned with your principles and resist the urge to react impulsively. For instance, if someone insults you, instead of responding with anger, take a deep breath and choose a response that reflects your values, such as calmly addressing the comment or simply walking away. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in this strategy. It helps you stay present and aware of your thoughts and emotions, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. When dealing with a toxic person, take a moment to observe your feelings and consider the best course of action that aligns with your principles. Another aspect of focusing on your own actions is practicing self-reflection. Regularly reflect on your interactions and behaviors to ensure they align with your values. Ask yourself questions like, did I handle that situation with integrity? Or, how can I respond more effectively next time? This ongoing self-assessment helps you grow and maintain control over your actions. Additionally, focusing on your own actions means letting go of the need for external validation. Toxic individuals often seek to undermine others to feel superior. By anchoring your self-worth in your own principles and actions, rather than others' opinions, you become more resilient to their negativity. Remind yourself that your value comes from within and is not dependent on external approval. Finally, this strategy involves cultivating compassion and understanding. Recognize that toxic behavior often stems from the other person's unresolved issues and insecurities. By focusing on your own actions and maintaining a compassionate perspective, you can respond with kindness rather than hostility, further preserving your peace and integrity. Strategy 5. Avoid unnecessary engagement. Avoiding unnecessary engagement is a vital Stoic strategy for managing interactions with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of conserving one's energy and focusing on what truly matters. Engaging in fruitless conflicts or arguments with toxic individuals can drain your emotional and mental resources, disrupting your inner peace. The essence of this strategy is to recognize when an interaction is likely to be unproductive or harmful, and to choose not to participate in it. This doesn't mean ignoring all negative behavior or avoiding confrontation when necessary, but rather being selective about where you invest your time and energy. Imagine a scenario where a neighbor is constantly critical and confrontational. Instead of responding to every provocation, assess whether engaging in the conflict will lead to a constructive outcome. Often, toxic individuals thrive on conflict and may not be open to rational discussion or resolution. In such cases, engaging further can escalate tensions and cause more harm than good. To implement this strategy effectively, develop the habit of pausing and evaluating the situation before responding. Ask yourself whether engaging will resolve the issue or if it will merely fuel the conflict. If the latter seems more likely, consider stepping back and choosing not to engage. Another key aspect of avoiding unnecessary engagement is setting boundaries, as discussed in Strategy 3. Clearly defined boundaries help you determine when and how to engage with others. If someone repeatedly crosses your boundaries despite clear communication, it may be best to limit or avoid interactions with them. This protects your well-being and prevents unnecessary conflict. It's also helpful to practice emotional detachment. Emotional detachment doesn't mean being indifferent or apathetic. It means not letting your emotions control your actions. When faced with provocation, remind yourself that you have the power to choose your response. By staying calm and composed, you can decide whether the situation warrants your engagement or if it's better to let it go. Additionally, surround yourself with supportive and positive influences. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you, and minimize time spent with those who drain your energy. This proactive approach to your social interactions helps create a more positive environment and reduces the likelihood of unnecessary conflicts. Developing a mindset of choosing your battles wisely is also crucial. Not every disagreement needs to be resolved, and not every slight requires a response. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of minor irritations, you conserve your energy for more important and meaningful interactions. Strategy 6. Practice empathy. Practicing empathy is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and an essential strategy for dealing with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers recognized the profound impact that empathy can have on maintaining personal peace and fostering better relationships. By understanding and sharing the feelings of others, we can navigate toxic interactions more effectively and respond with compassion rather than hostility. Empathy involves putting yourself in someone else's shoes and trying to understand their perspective and emotions. When dealing with toxic individuals, practicing empathy can help you see beyond their negative behavior and recognize the underlying issues that may be driving it. This shift in perspective can reduce your frustration and anger, allowing you to respond with greater patience and understanding. Consider a situation where a colleague frequently lashes out and behaves rudely. Instead of immediately reacting with annoyance or retaliation, take a moment to consider what might be causing their behavior. Are they under significant stress at home or work? Do they feel undervalued or insecure? By considering these factors, you can approach the situation with empathy, which can diffuse tension and potentially lead to a more constructive dialogue. To cultivate empathy, start by actively listening to the other person. Often, toxic behavior is a cry for attention or help, even if it is expressed inappropriately. By giving the person your full attention and listening without judgment, you can better understand their perspective. This doesn't mean you have to agree with or condone their behavior, but it helps you see the human behind the toxicity. Another important aspect of practicing empathy is managing your own emotional reactions. When someone is being toxic, it's natural to feel defensive or angry. However, empathy requires you to regulate these emotions and respond calmly. Deep breathing, mindfulness, and other stress reduction techniques can help you maintain your composure and approach the situation with a clear mind. Empathy also involves setting aside your biases and judgments. We often label people based on their behavior, which can prevent us from seeing their true selves. By approaching each interaction with an open mind, you can better understand the complexities of the person's situation and respond more compassionately. In addition to understanding the individual's perspective, empathy includes recognizing the broader context of their behavior. Social, cultural, and personal factors can all influence how someone acts. By acknowledging these influences, you can develop a more nuanced and empathetic response. Practicing empathy doesn't mean you tolerate abuse or allow others to mistreat you. It's about finding a balance between understanding the other person's struggles and protecting your own well-being. Set clear boundaries and communicate your needs assertively while still offering compassion and understanding. Strategy 7. Seek inner peace. Seeking inner peace is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy and a crucial strategy for dealing with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of cultivating a tranquil mind, which serves as a refuge amidst external chaos. By focusing on inner peace, you can navigate toxic interactions without being overwhelmed by negative emotions. Inner peace is the state of mental and emotional calmness, with no anxiety, stress, or worry. It is about finding balance and stability within yourself, regardless of what happens around you. This tranquility allows you to respond to toxic behavior with poise and clarity, rather than reacting impulsively. One effective way to seek inner peace is through regular mindfulness and meditation practices. These practices help you develop greater self-awareness and control over your thoughts and emotions. When faced with toxic individuals, mindfulness allows you to stay grounded and centered, reducing the likelihood of being swayed by their negativity. Consider incorporating a daily meditation routine into your life. Even a few minutes of focused breathing and meditation can significantly enhance your emotional resilience. As you meditate, visualize a peaceful place or focus on your breath, allowing any negative thoughts or feelings to pass without judgment. Over time, this practice will help you maintain a calm and balanced state of mind, even in the face of provocation. Another important aspect of seeking inner peace is practicing gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is wrong in your life to what is right, fostering a positive mindset. When dealing with toxic people, it is easy to become consumed by their negativity. By consciously acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life, you can counterbalance this negativity and maintain your inner peace. In addition to mindfulness and gratitude, self-care plays a vital role in achieving inner peace. Take time to engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it's exercise, reading, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby, self-care helps you recharge and maintain your equilibrium. When you feel good physically and emotionally, you are better equipped to handle toxic interactions. Setting healthy boundaries is also essential for preserving inner peace. As discussed in Strategy 3, clear boundaries protect you from being drawn into unnecessary drama and conflict. By defining what behavior you will and will not tolerate, you create a safe space for yourself, which is crucial for maintaining tranquility. Moreover, seek to cultivate a mindset of acceptance and detachment. Accept that you cannot control others, only your own responses. Detach from the need for external validation and focus on your inner values and principles. This Stoic approach helps you remain unaffected by others' negativity and stay true to yourself. Finally, surround yourself with positive influences. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you, and limit your interactions with those who drain your energy. A supportive social environment contributes significantly to your inner peace. Strategy 8. Let go of what you can't control. Letting go of what you can't control is a fundamental Stoic strategy for dealing with toxic people, deeply rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. This principle emphasizes the importance of focusing on what lies within your power, your thoughts, actions, and attitudes, while accepting that many external factors, including other people's behavior, are beyond your control. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between things we can control and things we cannot. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly reflected on this idea in his meditations, reminding himself that worrying about what others do or say is futile, because these actions are outside his influence. Instead, he focused on maintaining his own virtue and composure, regardless of external circumstances. When dealing with toxic individuals, it's easy to become preoccupied with trying to change their behavior or attitudes. However, this often leads to frustration and a sense of helplessness, as we cannot control how others act. By internalizing the Stoic principle of letting go, you can free yourself from this burden and concentrate on your own responses and well-being. Imagine a situation where a family member constantly criticizes you. Despite your best efforts to address the issue, their behavior doesn't change. In such cases, continually trying to alter their behavior can be emotionally exhausting and counterproductive. Instead, accept that their actions are beyond your control and focus on how you can respond constructively. This might mean setting firm boundaries, choosing not to engage with their negativity, or practicing self-compassion to mitigate the impact of their words. To effectively let go of what you can't control, start by recognizing and acknowledging your limitations. Understand that you cannot force others to change or dictate the outcomes of situations. This awareness is the first step towards relinquishing control and reducing unnecessary stress. Next, shift your focus to what you can control: your own thoughts, actions, and reactions. By concentrating on your internal state, you can maintain your integrity and peace of mind. For instance, if a coworker is being uncooperative, rather than dwelling on their behavior, consider how you can approach the situation positively, perhaps by adjusting your own strategies or seeking support from other colleagues. Mindfulness and meditation can be valuable tools in this process. These practices help you cultivate present moment awareness and detachment from external disturbances. When faced with toxic behavior, take a moment to pause, breathe, and remind yourself of what you can and cannot control. This mindful approach allows you to respond more calmly and thoughtfully. Another key aspect of letting go is practicing acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity or resignation. It means acknowledging reality as it is and finding ways to navigate it effectively. Accept that some people will behave negatively and that not all conflicts can be resolved to your satisfaction. This acceptance frees you from the need to control others and allows you to focus on your own growth and resilience. Strategy 9. Choose your company wisely. Choosing your company wisely is a critical Stoic strategy for maintaining inner peace and dealing effectively with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers emphasize the profound impact that our social environment has on our mental and emotional well-being. By surrounding yourself with positive, supportive individuals, you can foster a healthier, more uplifting atmosphere that enhances your resilience against negativity. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." This counsel underscores the importance of selective social interactions. The people you spend the most time with significantly influence your thoughts, behaviors, and attitudes. Positive associations can inspire and motivate you, while toxic relationships can drain your energy and disrupt your peace. When considering the company you keep, evaluate the nature of your relationships. Are your interactions uplifting and supportive, or do they leave you feeling drained, and demoralized. Reflecting on these questions can help you identify which relationships are beneficial and which are detrimental to your well-being. To choose your company wisely, start by seeking out individuals who share your values and aspirations. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth, challenge you constructively, and support your goals. Positive relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and empathy, and they contribute to a healthier, more fulfilling life. For instance, if you are pursuing personal development or a specific career path, connect with others who have similar interests and ambitions. Join groups or communities that align with your values, such as book clubs, professional associations, or volunteer organizations. These environments not only provide opportunities for growth, but also introduce you to like-minded individuals who can offer support and encouragement. Conversely, it's essential to distance yourself from toxic individuals who consistently exhibit negative behaviors. While it may not always be possible to completely avoid certain people, such as family members or colleagues, you can limit your interactions and establish clear boundaries to protect your well-being. Politely but firmly communicate your boundaries and minimize contact where feasible. Additionally, practice discernment in forming new relationships. Take the time to get to know people and assess their character before allowing them into your inner circle. Trust is built gradually, and it's important to ensure that new acquaintances share your values and respect your boundaries. Another aspect of choosing your company wisely is nurturing existing positive relationships. Invest time and energy in maintaining and strengthening bonds with supportive friends and family members. Regularly express gratitude and appreciation for their presence in your life. These relationships provide a vital support network that can help you navigate challenges and celebrate successes. Strategy 10. Reflect on your own behavior. Reflecting on your own behavior is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and an essential strategy for dealing with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers believed in the power of self-examination to foster personal growth and maintain integrity. By regularly reflecting on your actions and attitudes, you can ensure that you are not contributing to the toxicity and can improve your responses to challenging situations. Self-reflection involves taking a step back and objectively evaluating your behavior, thoughts, and emotions. This practice helps you understand your reactions and identify areas where you might need to adjust your approach. It is about being honest with yourself and taking responsibility for your actions, which is crucial for personal development and maintaining healthy relationships. When dealing with toxic individuals, it is easy to focus solely on their behavior and overlook how your actions might be contributing to the situation. Reflecting on your own behavior allows you to gain insights into how you might be reacting defensively, escalating conflicts, or failing to set clear boundaries. By recognizing these patterns, you can make conscious efforts to change and improve your interactions. To practice self-reflection effectively, set aside regular time for introspection. This could be at the end of each day, where you review your interactions and assess how you handled different situations. Ask yourself questions like, did I respond with kindness and patience? Was I true to my values? Could I have handled that situation differently? Writing down your reflections in a journal can also help you track your progress and identify recurring themes. Additionally, consider seeking feedback from trusted friends or mentors. Sometimes others can provide valuable perspectives on your behavior that you might not see yourself. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity to grow and improve. Self-reflection also involves recognizing and addressing your triggers. Understand what specific behaviors or situations provoke strong emotional reactions in you. By identifying these triggers, you can develop strategies to manage your responses more effectively. For instance, if you know that a particular comment tends to make you defensive, you can prepare yourself to respond calmly or avoid engaging in such discussions. Moreover, reflecting on your own behavior includes acknowledging your strengths and areas of growth. Celebrate the moments when you handled a difficult interaction well or remained calm in the face of provocation. Recognizing your achievements boosts your confidence and reinforces positive behavior. Incorporating Stoic principles into your self-reflection practice can further enhance its effectiveness. Remember the Stoic idea that we are responsible for our own virtue and conduct, regardless of others' actions. Use this principle as a guiding light in your reflections, striving to align your behavior with your values and maintain your integrity. Strategy 11. Stay true to your values. Staying true to your values is a powerful Stoic strategy for dealing with toxic people. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of living according to one's principles, regardless of external circumstances. By remaining steadfast in your values, you can navigate toxic interactions with integrity and resilience. Values serve as your moral compass, guiding your actions and decisions. When faced with toxic behavior, it's easy to get derailed and react in ways that are inconsistent with your principles. However, Stoicism teaches us that maintaining our values is crucial for preserving our self-respect and inner peace. Consider a situation where a colleague constantly undermines you in meetings. It's tempting to respond with equally aggressive behavior. However, if you value respect and professionalism, staying true to these values means addressing the issue calmly and assertively, without resorting to hostility. This approach not only aligns with your principles, but also sets a positive example for others. To stay true to your values, start by clearly defining them. Reflect on what principles are most important to you, such as honesty, kindness, respect, or courage. Write them down and consider how they manifest in your daily interactions. Having a clear understanding of your values helps you recognize when your actions are in alignment with them. When dealing with toxic people, use your values as a benchmark for your behavior. Before responding to negative behavior, take a moment to consider how you can act in a way that reflects your principles. This might mean taking a deep breath and responding with patience, choosing to walk away from a conflict, or addressing the behavior in a constructive manner. Practicing self-awareness is key to staying true to your values. Regularly check in with yourself to ensure that your actions are consistent with your principles. If you find that you've strayed from your values, use this as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. Ask yourself why you reacted the way you did and how you can improve in the future. It's also important to communicate your values clearly to others. Letting people know what you stand for sets expectations for how you wish to be treated. For example, if you value honesty, express that you appreciate direct and transparent communication. By articulating your values, you create a framework for healthier interactions. Additionally, seek out supportive environments and relationships that reinforce your values. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who respect and share your principles can bolster your resolve and provide a supportive network when dealing with toxic behavior. Finally, practice resilience and forgiveness. Staying true to your values doesn't mean you won't face challenges or make mistakes. It's important to forgive yourself when you fall short and to recommit to your principles. Resilience in the face of adversity strengthens your character and helps you maintain your integrity over the long term. Strategy 12. Use logic over emotion. Using logic over emotion is a central Stoic strategy for dealing with toxic people, rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers. This approach emphasizes the importance of responding to difficult situations with reason and rationality, rather than allowing emotions to dictate your actions. By prioritizing logic, you can maintain your composure, make better decisions, and handle toxic interactions more effectively. Emotions, especially negative ones like anger, frustration, and resentment, can cloud your judgment and lead to impulsive reactions. When dealing with toxic individuals, these emotions can escalate conflicts and undermine your peace of mind. The Stoics believe that by cultivating rational thinking, you can rise above emotional turmoil and respond to challenges with clarity and wisdom. To apply this strategy, begin by recognizing when you are experiencing strong emotions. Self-awareness is crucial for understanding how emotions influence your thoughts and actions. When you feel anger or frustration building up, take a moment to pause and breathe deeply. This pause helps create a space between your emotions and your response, allowing you to approach the situation more calmly. Next, analyze the situation logically. Ask yourself questions like, what is the root cause of this person's behavior? What are the facts of the situation, separate from my emotional reaction? And what is the most constructive way to respond? By focusing on these questions, you can shift your perspective from an emotional reaction to a rational assessment. For instance, if a colleague is being particularly difficult, instead of reacting with anger, consider the possible reasons for their behavior. Are they under stress? Do they feel threatened? Understanding these factors can help you respond with empathy and strategic thinking, rather than getting caught up in an emotional exchange. Another key aspect of using logic over emotion is reframing your thoughts. Stoicism teaches the importance of cognitive reframing, which involves changing your interpretation of a situation to view it more positively or realistically. If someone makes a hurtful comment, instead of taking it personally, reframe it by considering that their words reflect their issues, not your worth. Additionally, practice detachment. Detachment doesn't mean indifference, but rather maintaining a healthy distance from the emotional weight of the situation. Remind yourself that you cannot control others' actions, only your response. By detaching from the need to react emotionally, you can approach the interaction with a level-headed and pragmatic mindset. Engaging in regular reflective practices such as journaling or meditation can also strengthen your ability to use logic over emotion. Reflect on past interactions and evaluate how you responded. Identify moments where emotions took over and consider how a more rational approach could have improved the outcome. Furthermore, seek feedback from trusted individuals who can offer a rational perspective. Sometimes an outside viewpoint can help you see the situation more clearly and guide you toward a more logical response. The timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoic philosophy offers powerful strategies to navigate the challenges posed by toxic people. These Stoic strategies not only help you deal with toxic individuals effectively, but also foster personal growth and self-awareness. By incorporating these principles into your daily life, you build a foundation of strength and serenity that enables you to face any adversity with calm and clarity. Embrace these teachings and continue to strive for Stoic mastery, ensuring that you remain grounded and true to yourself amidst life's challenges. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into Stoic philosophy and practical wisdom.